So again, welcome everybody. Merry Christmas. 1 day before Merry Christmas, but as I'm not going to see you after that.
Okay.
So hello everybody. Welcome to this meeting again. We're going to have a very interesting and different kind of meeting tonight. We have a guest as a sports psychologist from Turkey, and he will give us a different point of view of refereeing, the mentality, going inside the brain of the referee, receiving some information that maybe we didn't know about, but we felt it for sure, and we didn't think about it, but it passed in our mind for sure. Just like going to a psychologist and listening to different sides of your brain. It's very exciting for me. I think it's going to be very helpful and very interesting. Ridvan, thank you for joining us. Thank you for accepting my invitation. Welcome.
Thank you too, and welcome everyone. And I know some of you from Turkey, and I will know about other guys. I am ex-basketball referee, actually. I did 16 years in a Super League level, and I did in FIBA delegation and EuroLeague delegation for 10 years. And I was an observer for the referees. It's all started when I was playing basketball, and when I quit in 1994, because I started to be officiating. I liked that, and when I got my whistle, I was really enjoy that. But after that, some problems started with me. When I was in Australia, actually, I was thinking about the coping stress. And then I started writing some of the articles and theses, my PhD thesis on coping styles of stress. And now I have some books, preparation of psychological officiating. And I have books also for athletes and on sports psychology. Last 10 years, I am working with the teams, referees, and players as a mentor and psychological consultation. And tonight, I want to talk about, especially for the volleyball referees, mental preparation. And let me share my presentation with you. Sorry about that. I need to, yes, find it now. Okay. All right. Before I start, I want to ask you that anytime you can interrupt me, you can just stop and ask a question if you like. And if it's going to be interaction, it's going to be very good, because we are going to do some exercises and also some tests for you guys. Mental preparation for volleyball officials. First, I want to ask you, I think we are here 30 or 40 people. How many of you are preparing himself mentally before the games?
I am.
One.
Yeah, for sure, I am as well.
2, 3, good.
Me too.
Michelle. Okay.
Me too.
B.
Me too.
Very good. Very nice. So you are kind of people that you are taking as a serious to your job and mentally preparing yourself before the game, and you are using some of the techniques because officiating is all about thinking before the game and preparing himself mentally. In the game, officials mostly 99% giving reactions. You cannot stop the game. You cannot think about the situations. You cannot think about, and you cannot have the time to make a decision. You need to give your decision in a second, sometimes less than a second. Scientifically, research results shows that officials are giving their decision between 0.6 second to 0.8 second. Sometimes if you are waiting just more than 1 second to your given decision, people are asking you why you did wait too much. Because your mind didn't get the right picture and you didn't give the right time. You didn't give your decision. You couldn't make your decision in the right time. So, first picture, I want you to look at the picture and tell me what is the color of upper picture and lower picture. You see that two different part of the objects.
Same color as button.
Yes, upper one is gray, you see. Lower part is
Light gray.
Light gray.
Silver.
light gray or
Silver.
silver, good, or white,
Burn the thing.
we can say. As you see is, apparently this is two different colors. But now I want you to just hold your finger and close the line between that two parts and close here in front of your eyes. Just cover that in the line and see that what's happening.
Same color.
It's becoming same color, right?
Same color, yes.
Almost.
When you cover that line in the middle, it's becoming same color. How is that possible? When you get off your finger, it's becoming different again. What do you think about it?
Shade.
Are there any shade?
Well, I think maybe the brain is translating one color to the other when there's no difference, and it looks like a shade or looks like takes it like it's no contrast. So it takes the color, it reflects the color to the other side as well.
Good. The point is here, when we are looking at some of the pictures, our brain gets some of the electric lights from the eyes, is getting the lights and turning to the electricity and sending to our brain, part of the brain, and then we are asking our memory and the hypothalamus, and what is this? Before we are coded some of the data in our brain, turning to that pictures and then telling us, okay, this is the gray and this is the white. You see and what you get. When you cover your finger you don't see that the white line and your reflection colors becoming similar, because your brain is telling you now there is no white light, and then your brain changing the situation. Most of the time in our brain, when we look at the pictures, if we don't know before, it's mostly we are getting confused. And volleyball is too fast play. Ball players, and they are moving really fast. Therefore, you need to work on that situations, and you need to get the all kind of pictures to your mind, put in your mind to give better decision. Now, if I ask you, you know that when you put your finger here, this is the same color, and tomorrow, if you have these exams, if I ask you, you will be explaining to me, oh, I know that trick. This is the same color, but our brain playing games with us because of the white line is tricking. This is the same in the game. Sometimes when you watch the play, you can't see, but your brain can. Therefore, before the games, you need to watch the players. You need to watch the situations. You need to see that all kind of different situation from the different place. So, can you now imagine that you are in this situation, ball is coming to you, and you need to survive yourself first, and you need to make a decision. This is a very stressful moment. Even to get off from the ball, you need to survive yourself. You cannot make a decision. What you do is just because you are not ready for it. Is anyone before the game thinking about the closing eyes, if ball comes to me, what would happen? If anyone before the game was thinking about this kind of situation?
No, not at all.
Not really, right? When you have this kind of situation, you are getting experience that one, and the next game you can have, okay, last game we did same kind of, I can do this one and that one, or blah blah. You can share your idea with the partners also. This is about preparing yourself to all kind of situation. So, what do you see from this body language? From the facial impressions and expressions.
Everything is under my control.
Confidence.
Relax, confidence.
Relax, very good. What else?
Concentrate.
Good. When you look at the body's posture and the facial impressions, you can say many things. When I am working with the volleyball referees, and as I am watching still some of the games, and because I'm working with some of the referees, and always I am reminding the body language. Body language is everything. When you are just too relaxed, it's not good. When you are in too concentration, it's not good. you need to get the optimum level. Here, you can see that everything is under control. Okay? So, what do we see now?
I have to show red card.
Yeah, this is the red card and showing that the players, but without eye contact.
There's not enough confidence on his decision.
So, yeah, this is,
Contact.
the confidence is not in a proper level. So what else? Why we could get the eye contact? How is that important?
The other guy should know, because in their eyes, you can transmit what you're thinking.
Okay.
What you're saying.
Showing communication.
Good, good. Referees are mostly using body language and facial impression and eye contact for communicate. This is very simple. Our words too much. We cannot talk, stop the game and talk with the players and other referees or other colleagues or someone. We are using our body language. And interestingly, in a communication, body language is important 60%. Whatever you say, verbal communication is just important 10%. Therefore, as a referee, we are using our body language more than others. In our communication, it's becoming more important. Maybe our body language and facial impression and eye contact and blowing our whistle voice level is also important. 95% is important. Therefore, you need to work on your body language. You need to prepare yourself how you are going to use your weapon. This is very, very important. Eye contact is for your controlling the game, controlling the players, also for your confidence. So, this is a research about tears. I will show you different kind of pictures after some of the emotional time. Then your tears pictures are becoming different. This is the normal form of tears when you have microscope, and this is the 1,000 times bigger than the normal. As you see here, normal, this is like from the plane, you are looking to the earth, and there are some rivers track or some forest or some river in the middle of the picture. This is tears when you laugh. Sometimes we're laughing to some of the situation, and then tears are coming out. And when you look at this kind of tears, you see that these kind of pictures, this is like you see that the circles around it, it's like ocean or seaside, and some of the buildings, but it's smooth. One of my students tell me that this is kind of picture of one of the artists. Do you remember that artist that this kind of making it was?
Picasso.
Yes, Picasso pictures. Very nice. This is like a Picasso picture because you are happy that. Now this is tears when you sad. As you see here, all kinds of shapes are very sharp. This is like when you are looking from the top of one of the city, but as all the buildings is, you know, damaged and crashed.
After
It's
an
kind
earthquake.
of like after earthquake, right? See the differences between when you are happy, tears here, and when you're sad, tears here. This is very interesting because of your emotion affecting your tears shapes. And this is when you cut an onion. As you see here, just like a forest, grass, like a little and cozy outside, a little bit cold in the morning, you know. Because of from the onion, you have some chemicals and it's affecting your tears and becoming this picture. And this is tears when you are happy. You did very good result from the exams. You did very good game and you are happy, or it's happening to some of your family, your kids did something very nice and you feel happy and you make some tears. This is, as you see here, it's like a flowers, some trees, you know. This is the happiness again. And this is again, here's when you remember some memories. It's make you a little bit sad again about the memories. As you see here, these shapes are again some lines like a wall, you know, just like when you said that was some damages, buildings, this is very similar. So I want to start again. Normal form, when you love, when you sad, when you cut on. How is that possible? Because of our positive and negative emotions are in our brain, creates some of the neurons electricity, and it is affecting all our body with the nerve system. The nerve system we are calling autonomous nerve system. The first part is sympathetic nerve system and second part is parasympathetic nerve system. When you are sad and when you are in stress, you are losing your concentration because of your sympathetic system, nerve system, becoming more and more effective. But when you are happy, when you are in control, when you are in concentration level, your parasympathetic nerve system is taking control. I will explain later on what is this kind of things in our brain. So, and I want to explain now stress factor for officials. When you are concentrated, you are in the game. We are sometimes calling that the situation to be in flow. To be in flow is you are really in time. You don't think about past, you don't think about future. You are just focusing in time. Focus in time is, we are just like explaining as you are in flow. And psychologically, we are telling that you are in zone. If you are getting out of zone, that means you are losing your concentration, your stress level is going up. So, and as I did my research with the football referees, volleyball referees, basketball referees, swimming referees, and all kinds of referees, and other researchers from America, Australia, South Africa, Greece, and others, most of them is my friend. When we look at the results, you see here the first stress factor for the referees is partner. Unbelievably, partner. As we think that we need to be a team, but we can't. Why? Because most of the time, referees, they are not coming together before the game and they are not preparing for the games. Just coming to the court, changing staff, talking a little bit, let's go to the game. So in the game, some kind of stress. The first thing, you need to trust each other. Second thing, you need to share the ideas. You need to share the knowledges and everything, every single details. From the crew chief to the last one, including observer. As you see here, also is observers another stress factor. Second important one is make a mistake. Positive psychology is telling everyone to see the whole picture, to see the negative parts and positive parts, but please focus on the positive part. Because when you are focused on the mistake one, oh, am I did right or wrong or something. If you start to question yourself and you are stuck in the past, make a mistake starts with the fear. And fear kills you. As I'm telling my client, fear put you in a hospital. If you fear about make a mistake, if you fear about your partner, if you fear about the next game, you cannot do that. If you fear about this, oh, this game is big, oh, this game is not good, you are losing yourself. And negative thinking are starting to physiologically and psychologically affecting you. And you are going to create from your body, some of the hormones are affecting you and putting in your stress. Third one is coaches. Fourth one is players. And fifth one is spectators, observers, hopefully physical condition. And as I see, volleyball referees are not take care of themselves about a physical condition because of they are thinking that you don't run, you just stand. But 2 hours, 3 hours standing is not easy. Therefore, you need to do exercise. You need to have proper weight. You need to be strong. And also injury. And I didn't see a lot of time for the volleyball referees having some injuries, but if you have when you go walking on the outside, it couldn't happen to the inside. This is very important. Musics are coming. So who put that? Very nice. Okay, let's talk about a little bit our brain now. Our brain is very complex. 1.4 kilogram, including some oil, some proteins, some salts, and some of the chemicals. But in our brain, we have 85 billion neurons. 85 billion neurons. And these neurons connecting each other. One neuron can make connection between 1,000 to 10,000. This is like in the world, you think about telephone connections, all the wires, it's more than that one. And we are explaining our brains with the brain waves. We are using some kind of devices, I will show you, like EEG devices, like biosensors devices. With these waves, we explain that when we have 0 to 4 hertz, that means your brain is sleeping. You are sleeping, you are in deep sleep. When you have between 4 and 8 hertz, you are in dreaming. When you have dreams, you are in theta level. And alpha level is relaxing realm. Like some of you now is relaxing. When you read books, you are in alpha level. When you listen music, you are in alpha level. When you do meditation, you are in alpha level and theta level. But beta level is concentration level when you are really in the game and concentrate yourself. The hertz between 15 and 18. But beta level is after 18, it's starting when we put that devices and we are measuring it. And after 30 hertz, you are getting an anxiety level and stress level. And our brain, mostly in our behavior controlling with the subconscious mind. As you see here, 88% of our behaviors controlling with the subconscious mind. We can only control of 12% of our things, plans, analyze, short-term memories, and willpower. Others, involuntary body functions, emotions and feelings, beliefs, values, habits, long-term memories, intuitions, creativity, dreams, protective responses, and everything. As I know from the research, scientific research, I can tell you when you are officiating, most of your decisions and behaviors coming from subconscious mind, because you are using that times your emotions, feelings, and long-term memories. Whatever you have, you are just using in that time. This is explaining what's happening when you are in the game. with the blue picture here in our brain, we are in alpha level. In alpha level, people is too relaxed. You cannot concentrate yourself. For example, when you are going to the game, and game, you think that easy game, your brain telling you, okay, you don't need to concentrate too much, stay in alpha level. Staying in alpha level is losing the sum of the decisions. You cannot make right decisions when you are in alpha level. Therefore, you need to prepare yourself. Even you think that this is easy game. There is not easy game or hard game. There is only game. You need to teach yourself. There is a game. There is a team A and team B. Nothing else. If you put yourself under pressure, oh my God, this game is very tough. And you are pushing yourself in a gamma level here, beta 2 level here, and you are putting yourself in a stress situation. You need to talk to yourself, okay, I have a game. Now there are 2 teams. You need to just focus. You do team A players' behaviors are like this. Okay, I need to take care about these situations. Team B is this. You need to analyze it. And then when you close your eyes, you need to think about the game, what's going to happen. So now I want you to do one exercise with you. This is imagery technique. Now I will put you in beta level, like here in the middle picture. We will play the game in our brain now. All of you guys, now I want you to close your eyes. Close your eyes. Sit in a comfortable position. Think that you are a referee in a game. Now you are in the locker room. You are changing your stuff. And you are now talking with your partner. And you are going into the court. You see the court in your mind. Players are warming up. And you just did your pre-game stuff. And then you are going to start the game. When you start a game in our brain, just feel free to play, live it, and you will see that all the pictures will be coming in your brain. Whatever you choose, the players are serving and the playing, passing. I will leave you 1 minute. Just play the game in your brain. Think about to see that all the single details, like the colors, like the movements. Now try to focus on yourself, standing there, and in your body situation, your food, try to see that your suits, your uniforms, open your eyes now. So, could anyone tell me that, what did you see? Did you see that teams, uniforms, colors?
I can say that at the beginning it was not so easy, but
Yeah,
once I felt like I was starting to relax or going inwards deeper, then the image became more clear.
good, good.
And then easily I could forget what my eyes are looking when I'm with my eyes shut, but the lights or everything, and having the pictures moving in front of me as if I'm seeing a movie or I see something
Good,
in front of me.
good, nice. This is what you see here. It's coming from this red place we call hypothalamus. This is our memory center. All the pictures are saving here. This is the hippocampus for short-term memory, and this is hypothalamus for long-term memory. When you start to seeing that things, you are calling that picture from the hypothalamus. Actually, in real time, when you see that the players, same thing happening because of the lights going inside from the eyes to the brain, and the brain telling that what is this, and the hypothalamus takes the picture and showing it that, oh, this is a player, this is the ball, this is the court. Same thing happening. Imagery techniques are very, very important. Whatever you think before the game, you will see that when you go to on the court, you start a game, the same thing will be happening because your brain learned it. You experienced it before. You put all the pictures in your mind. When I'm working with the referees, I am giving exercise to them to watching the games, like 20 games per week, because you need to see all kind of different situation and put in your mind why in your game same thing will be happening. And then to make a clear decision, you need to see it before. Your brain cannot tell you before you didn't see it, cannot tell you that what you are going to do. It's very simple. You need to put all the pictures in the hypothalamus. Therefore, imagery techniques are very important for you guys. You do it every night before you sleep. Think that, okay, you need to improve yourself about giving a decision, for example, on the net. You need to close your eyes and then think about on the net. You are focusing on it, on the passing over there, and then your memory, hypothalamus, will be improving. And then you will use that experience in your game.
Is that what they call learning from your own mistakes, or never repeating a mistake? Because once you make the mistake, it's in your mind and you will remember what had happened and then will never repeat that? Or...
Good, good. That's kind of this explanation is good. And we are not telling that learning are from mistakes. We are telling that this is an explanation for neurological learning. We are calling that I don't remember now with the English word, but and your nerve system is learning and coding in that time.
Mhm.
Even you are analyzing your mistake, you are going to look at the right position, because your mistake is not good.
NLP?
Not NLP. Neuromuscular something, I don't remember now. Neuromuscular learning is very important. What in this situation you need to look at that what is real time, what is going to be you need to do, not from the mistake. You need to look at the right one. Of course, you can get experience from your mistake, but in that situation, you need to see that, okay, in this situation, what I need to do. When you imagine that your needs and in your neuromuscular system is getting coding that in your brain, and next time it's telling you that, oh, I know this one, you make a decision. Because of making the decision in our brain in the game is less than a second. Normally, when we watch the game, if we have time like 4 seconds, 5 seconds, we can make all the good decision. There will be no mistake. But we don't have that time. We need to give in that second. So when we look at important dimensions of psychological officiating, first thing is confidence. Confidence comes from the knowledge. Most of the referees are getting really struggling about the knowledge of the officiating rules. We don't like to read rules book. We don't like to read information from the federation. They are sending us every year. They changing rules. They changing interpretation, and we need to read the rules. Confidence first comes from the knowledge. If you know everything, your confidence will be in optimum level. This is very important part. Second is motivation. So motivation, we are calling that motivation 1-0 and 2-0, now 3-0. This is like a programming ourselves. For motivation, you need to have a goals. I know with the volleyball, if I compare with the football and basketball, volleyball referees are not getting that money. This is not about the money. Volleyball officiating is about loving the game, to be a referee, to have some kind of goal. This is a social life, for example. But one of the football referee are thinking about the money because they are getting, like I worked with the Cüneyt Çakır FIFA referee. He's getting yearly like $1 million from FIFA World Cups, European Champions League, Turkish Super League, blah, blah. Basketball referees. Now, EuroLeague basketball referees getting €1,000 per game. This is very good. Motivation from outside with the money, it's good. But from the inside is the most important one. Your motivation. What is your motivation? Sometimes when we talk about the young referees, I'm asking, What is your motivation to be a referee? Why you are doing that? They need to find something. They need to find some aims, some goals. You need to ask yourself, why I am doing that. One of the younger referee, when I asked them, he asked me that, he gave me answer. I was a player, and like when I was turned to 20 years old, I thought I'd never be a player in Super League. Then I asked myself, what else can be in a Super League? And I become a referee. Now I am the Super League referee. Now this guy is EuroLeague referee. Because he put the goals and he analyzed himself. He wanted it on the court, but as a player, he couldn't make it. And then he decided to be a referee. And first thing, and become a level C and level B and level A Super League referee. And then now he is EuroLeague referee. This is a process. Concentration is very important. As I explained before, if you are in alpha level, too relaxed, you need to get in a beta level, concentration level. If you are more than concentrated, you are excited, you need to stop yourself and you need to talk to yourself. Okay, get on a proper level. I need to get optimum level of concentration. Because optimal level of concentration make your performance better. Decision making, how we make a decision. All the games, we need to watch the games, just not like watching as a spectators. Really, as a referee, you need to analyze it. You need to know about every single players. You need to know about the behavior of the coaches. You need to know about your partners. And psychologically, you need to talk to yourself and prepare yourself. I am going to focus in this game to this. You need to have a list. Stress and anxiety. Stress is sometimes not negative. There are positive stress also. We are calling eustress. This stress is the negative part. Eustress is short and it gives you adrenaline. It gives you joy. It makes you happy. It makes you concentrate. Therefore, you need to get the eustress level. And when you think that, oh, our anxiety is level going up, I am going to the negative level of stress, and you need to start using techniques, which is very important, the breathing technique. Breathing techniques are mostly 4-4 or 4^²4. Now I will teach you the first one and the second one, most effective one, because I'm working with some devices to measure it. Mostly are people getting reaction and getting in control in 1 minute. The first one is take a breathe in 4 seconds. Now I want you to close eyes and focus on your breathing. Sit in a relaxing position. Okay. Close your eyes. Now I will count to 4 and then you take a deep breath from your nose. 1, 2, 3, 4. And breathe out from your mouth. 1, 2, 3, 4. One more time. Breathe in 2, 3, 4. And breathe out 2, 3, 4. One more, you do it yourself. When you breathe out, you can feel your shoulder a little bit relaxing and make it leave it down. Breathe in not with the chest, with the diaphragm. You can feel that is your belly. You put your hand on the belly, and then when you breathe in, you need to see that your belly is just like swelling. One minute, you focus, you know, and as I explained before, your parasympathetic system controlling our body and muscles, and diaphragm muscles, diaphragm breathing is relaxing yourself. When you have in a stress situation, anxiety situation, do it 4-second breathe in, 4-second breathe out. The second one is 4-second breathing, 6-second breathe out. Now I will count 1 minute, and then I want you to exercise this one, closing eyes, 4-second breathing, and 6-second breathe out. Just start. Okay, that's enough. How do you feel now? You a little bit relaxed? This is effective when you are really in stress. This is a very, very important technique. We are calling this technique is HRV techniques, which is heart rate variability. When your heart rate changing, beating in a second, we are measuring that with the biosensors, and it's affecting your autonomic system. This is the affecting on sympathetic nerve system. When you are in stress, sympathetic nerve system is getting control, and you are telling that with the breathing, stop, everything is under control, and parasympathetic nerve system still can run this situation. And then you are controlling your body. And the communication is last important dimension of psychology of officiating. As I explained, body language, eye contact is very important. Voice are very important. We're calling that paralanguage. Doesn't matter what you see. Doesn't matter what you say. It's important how you say and how you say. If you ask me, how are you? I can tell you, I'm very good, with the energetic voice. But a second time, if you ask me, I'm very good. Doesn't matter, I'm saying the same thing. If you realize that first one is energetic and I was really good. But the second one is, I am very good. From my voice, you can understand that I'm not good. This is important for being a team, talking each other, body language. You need to give the energy before the game. Because you are a team. As a team, you are going to officiate that game. Negative words, negative voice, negative body language, you cannot get a better result. With the negative mind, you cannot get positive life. You need to understand that. So, another picture here, as you see, I'm asking, what was it? What did you see in the picture?
Sea,
Okay, sea, ocean,
Ocean.
sun.
dark blue,
What else?
Snow.
Snow.
Snow. I saw snow.
Wait,
Snow and
Snow. Okay. What else?
clouds.
wait.
Cloud. Very nice. This is kind of same situation in the game, right? Situations in a second, it's gone. And then you see what you see now. But before, if you see that picture, you can analyze your brain telling you, oh, this one, this is, you know. But now you don't know. This is a perception. Perception of the game is very important. When you get a picture, you can see that from this picture, out everything. Are you sure you are seeing a sea again? You can analyze now. Are you sure you are seeing snow again? Some of you maybe now you see ice. This is a real picture. As you see, this is snow. This is a ski place. Now, if I show you again, your brain now is knowing what that picture. If I show you, now you can see that, oh, this is snow, because you know. So, are there any moving things when you look at? Look at the pictures and try to catch that some of the circles are turning around. You see that? But when you focus, it stops. Your brain is tricking. Can you catch that the black dots? If there is a black dots. Perception is important for the referee. Therefore, you need to make sure about that picture. Therefore, you need to watch the games. Now I will show you one of the picture. There is a writing. Please concentrate yourself. I will hold it 3 seconds and then show you what was in there. Okay, 1, 2, 3. What did you see?
I love Paris in the springtime.
Very nice. I love Paris in the springtime. What else?
There was a website and the big letters.
Triangle.
Okay, did you see triangle? Yeah.
Yeah, there
What
was
was the color of triangle?
blue.
Blue. Did you see anything? Square?
Nope.
No square. There. Okay. Did you see in writing, I love Paris in the springtime, some of the mistakes?
Springtime.
Springtime was together, right? What else? Okay. I'll show you now. As you see here, we had white square, blue triangle. I love Paris in the springtime. Why? That was obvious. Because our brain simply working with the shapes. We're coding the shapes. When you read that I love Paris in the springtime, your brain arrests the one do because you don't need to use it. Already, I love Paris in the springtime is in your mind. And then your mind telling you in a 3 second, what you see here, oh, this is that one. Okay, double do, no, get the lost to one. One do, it's gone. This is like in the game. Sometimes our brain are losing some of the details. But now you see what is this. And then, now I will show you again. Immediately you realize that double do. Because you know your brain is coded now. Your short-term memory knowing this one. And after that, you will put that knowledge in your long-term memory. You will never forget it. This is very important. So for concentration exercise, this is another example for you. We are calling that number grid exercise. And I will send Roy to electronic one. There are some application you can play from your mobile to this number grid games. He can share with you guys. And this kind of games, you start with the 00 and then start trying to find 1, 2, 3, 4 till the 99. This is the concentration game. Before the game, sometimes you can play this kind of games, and there are some brain games applications even you can download to your mobile phone. I will suggest to you one of the good one is name called Lumosity. Lumosity brain game is very good. And if you have full version, if you buy it, and it's make you very good analyzer for you, and including like memory, problem solving, and flexibility, attention games, and everything. So, and some kind of devices to analyze what I was explaining to you. This is Cüneyt Çakır, and while we are watching the games situations like this kind of situations, the foul situations, we are analyzing with the EEG device, as you can see here in his head. And this is a NeuroSky. And we are looking for that in his brain, what is the reaction of this to the situation? And then we are looking for some analyze. This is Inner Balance HeartMath biofeedback device. And we are measuring that the breathing technique and the autonomic system, sympathetic and parasympathetic system, how is your stress level or how you relax, how you control yourself. We do some exercise with the device. This is the MindWave NeuroSky, and this is another EEG device, Emotive Insight. With this device, we are measuring stress level, excitement level, focus level, relaxation, interest, and engagement level. And also we can take the picture with these devices. And also 3D, we are going to get data of the brain waves and showing you that which part of your brain is working in a 3D video. These devices are mobile and we can use anytime and anywhere. So we are coming to the end, and I will suggest some of the things for you guys. And this is my list, as I am from my experience to be a refereeing, and after that working with the national and international referee, all kind of brands. And mental training are very important to be a better referee. And you need to really train yourself. You need to really do imagery techniques, and think about your games, situations. And you need to have good sleep and nutrition. Sleeping is very, very important for referees, guys. If you don't sleep and you don't produce some of the hormones we are calling serotonin, and you are losing concentration after day because of your brain is not relaxing. Your part of the brains are during the nights, to scientifically prove that it's better to sleep between 10 and 5 o'clock. And you need to do some meditation. I know most of us working really hard, and we have some other jobs, and we have families, we have kids, we have responsibilities, and also we are going to the games. And during that modern life and busy life, our brain is really, really working too much. And we are collecting too many things in our brain. And meditation gives you a freedom. Meditation gets your brain in alpha and theta level. And it's easy to start with the 10 minutes a day. You will see that, you will feel that after a couple of weeks, what is the difference is before the meditation and after meditation. Breathing techniques are very important. As I taught you, please find some of the breathing techniques teaching you from the YouTube or from the books or from your some of the experts. And I do sometimes some seminars for this. And if you follow me from the Instagram, and you can join that kind of seminars, and you will learn most of the techniques. Focusing and concentration is very, very important. There are some other techniques to be focusing, playing some kind of concentration games, and reading a book. For example, to be focused and concentrate yourself, it's very good exercise to read a book in a crowd place. Reading a book in a crowd, loud places. And you can try to read a book when the television and the radio open in front of the people. Or you go outside and sit somewhere, and with the traffic and other noises, and you try to read the book. This is very good exercise. Good communication is very important. Please use your body language, use your positive voice, and use your positive facial impressions. Positive manner is one of the key factors to be a better referee. And you really think yourself that you are a role model. And one of the referee, I was mentoring him. He was a basketball referee. He's a teacher. When he was a candidate for the FIBA referee, he was really excited. And I said, okay, what are you going to be after that? And the examination was in Turkey. And he's thinking that he was lucky. And then he said, no, it doesn't matter. If I become a FIBA referee, it's all. I said, no, it's not a good idea. If you do it like this, you can lose some of the very important things from your life. And then after that examinations, he couldn't make it. He couldn't become a FIBA referee. And then following day, he called me that crying. He was a teacher and 32 years old. And then I said, so relax, you are still referee. Doesn't matter, you couldn't get that co-card of FIBA referee. You are still role model, you are a teacher, you have kids. You need to keep going to your goals. Doesn't matter for you. If you love this one, doesn't matter where you do it, when you do it. And after that, he said we worked on it, and he continued to be refereeing in a Super League level in Turkey. After 2 years, FIBA changed the rules, and he gets second chance to be a FIBA referee, and then he become a FIBA referee. He became, and then he called me after that. He thanks to me, and then now he is officiating in an international level, and he's going all around Europe. But this is still same thing. Doesn't matter which level are you doing. If you love this one, you need to have a positive manner, and you need to remind yourself all the time, you need to work hard. To be a referee is reading books all the time, reading rules books, reading some of the other books, and then analyze yourself and to take care of yourself. You do exercise, get a good food, get a good life, get a good friends. And if you to be a better referee, you really want it, you need to take care of this list, guys. And brain and nutrition are very, very important. I'm always talking to my clients. Brain is very important because it's controlling our body and behavior and in all the emotions. And here's my list. Don't drink too much coffee. Don't drink too much tea, because the caffeine really replacing in adenosine level of in our brain, and it makes a little bit anxiety and stress. Day you need to have 1 egg, 1 banana, and nuts, because of this. This is very important to have some proteins and kind of serotonin and dopamine, which is the happiness hormones. And you need to have healthy food, nutrition. If a little bit research on it, on Google it, just you can see that's about the nutrition. And now I have tips for you, referee game preparation tips, 15 of them here. First one, referee must know the rules and interpretations. Read the books all the time, guys. Second, be physically strong like a player. And as a body language, when you stay there, they need to trust you. You need to express the positive image from you. Prepare yourself and to be a fit. Analyze the team and players. Be aware of their attitude. If you know that attitude, if you analyze the players, you can control very easily, because you know before that you prepared your brain. Mental preparation is important. Do 3 minutes imagery before the game. As we experience now, before the game, get in the locker room, close your eyes, play the game in your brain. And you will see that's what's going to be happening. Have a strategic plan for the game. Talk to your crew. This is very important. This is a lack of most of the referees are not doing that. And talking to your crew is very important. Strategic plan is very important. Good communication with the partners are important, including table officials. Good communication with the coaches are important. Use the words and positive. Good communication with the players are important. Use body language. Talking too much is not helps you, but using proper body language are very helpful. Stay focused and be in the moment. Don't think about the past or future. Stay in the moment. Concentrate yourself. Stay in the zone. Self-confidence is important. Trust yourself and partner. Mechanic is perfect tool for referees. Use the mechanics. Whatever you learn strategically and you can use it, it's helpful. Respect your partner. Take care about your area and looking responsibilities and sharing the area. And when you talk about these responsibilities, it's going to help you. Use breathing techniques. It is effective for coping with the stress. What we are using for the breathing techniques, 4-4, 4-6, or there are some others. Always be positive and stay calm. And don't forget, people are watching the players and volleyball, not you. This is the last one. And I want to end with the Mahatma Gandhi's philosophy. Thoughts are important. Please take care about your thoughts. It becomes your words. And take care about your words, it becomes your behaviors. When you take care about your behaviors, it becomes habits. And your habits becomes your values, and your values becomes your destiny. And this is a circle. When your thoughts starts, it becomes your destiny. When you think too much negative, your destiny will be negative. When you think the positive, your destiny will be positive. This is a life of philosophy, and positive psychology always says, focus on the positive part. Of course, we are having some negative life, some negative situations. Some days are, it's not happy for us. It's not good. Like we are having some pandemic days now. But when you look for the positive part, we are staying home. We don't have traffic. We spend most of the time what we didn't before with the families. We can have time. Now, my clients are sometimes complaining, oh my, we are sitting too much at home. We are working from home. So you have time. You can plan, you can read books, you can watch the games, you can watch movies, you can share the time with the kids or your wife or your friends. Look for the positive part. If you are looking for the negative part, it's not good. Thank you for joining tonight and listening to me. That was a pleasure to talk to you guys.
Thank you very much, Ridvan. It was breathtaking. It was very, very, very interesting.
Thank you.
First of all, I would like to thank you on behalf of all the members here, and I would like to invite anybody, if you have any remarks or any questions, please.
Of course.
You can unmute.
I have one question.
Yes, Ramazan.
It will be for Mr. Emekçi. First of all, thank you for joining us. Before our nominate matches, if you watch videos of referee mistakes from social media, blah, blah. As a mental preparing, this is unuseful, I understand. What is your opinion?
So social media and the normal media, doesn't matter. Sometimes they are criticizing you. You need to listen everything, every single detail. That positive psychology, don't forget that one. You get everything, you analyze everything, and then you choose the positive part and focus on that part. And you get from that part. If you focus on the negative part, I know, like when you open the television, you can see that most of the football referees are criticizing too much. When I was working with that referees, I was telling that don't watch too much. If they are starting to criticize you, that they are not referee. Now I can tell you that the commentators are mostly ex-players, and they have no idea about officiating. I suggest to analyze your game with your friends. When you get some information from the social media or some observer, okay, get the data, and then ask Erdal, okay, Erdal, what are you thinking about that situation? We can talk, and then like this is the technology, get in a Zoom, 15 minutes, just analyze, and then you analyze positive part and negative part, just release the negative part and then take the positive part. Okay, I want to focus on that part and improve myself. That's it. You cannot improve yourself to focusing on negative part. Don't forget. This is one of the situations I always telling that all the federations, they are taking all the negative pictures, situations, and then telling you 6 months before this thing has happened. And Erdal, what did happen? Tell me, explain. Why you are telling that one? It's already gone. You can tell me in this kind of situation, if happens again, please do that one. If they tell you, this is good. We did in our football federation. With Roberto Rossetti, I explained this kind of situation, and in a seminar in 2 years, Roberto Rossetti took the situation from the Europe, put that on a screen, and I say, guys, first thing, more than 10 times. If it's happened again, I want you to do that. This is it. It not help you psychologically when you criticize some mistakes. Some negative things, if you talk too much, your brain focusing on negative part. And when you go into the game with negative thoughts, you cannot concentrate yourself. Even you get on more stress. And then this is psychologically and physiologically really, really affecting you. Okay?
Yes.
I have a question that was sent to me from somebody that could not ask now. What is the best way to deal with difficult coaches who have a totally different agenda from the referees? They are bigger and stressors. They have a lot of power on the referees, sometimes in front of 1,500 or 3,000 spectators who are all pressuring on the referees, and they support the coaches when they are fighting the referees. How to deal with those coaches?
Good. I want to tell you about the EuroLeague referees when I was working with them. EuroLeague commissioners are asked to me, can you analyze the stress factor of the EuroLeague referees? I said, okay. and we did some inventory. And then after results, the first stress factor for the referees was the coach. And all the EuroLeague the directors was really shocked, because they said to me, we are talking to referees to controlling the coaches. We have all the powers that we are giving, all the responsibilities. You can do anything to control the coaches. Technical fouls, disqualified, blah, blah, blah. And how is that possible? That the first factor of the stress is the coach. And I said, okay, you are taking really, really too much serious, that coaches. That your explanation makes the stress to the referees. And if, as a director of the EuroLeague, if you listen to coaches too much, for example, one of the coach from the volleyball is a very strong, famous one, explaining about Ramazan, saying that he's a not good referee, I don't want him anymore into my game. And then your directors is not giving Ramazan to that coach games anymore. So it make you another other referees stressed. How you deal with that as a referee? As I talk to you, there is no good games or bad games. In your mind, you will tell yourself, coaches are coaches. There's no name. He's a coach. All the rules same for this coach, all the rules same for other coach. In your brain, you will analyze that. What kind of behavior has that coach? As my techniques are very, very good. Before the game, it's kind of coaches, if they like to talk, you go and talk. Shake the hands with the confidence. Hi, coach, how are you? You are doing very good lately. Your team is very good. You are a very good leader. Sometimes, wow, because I am getting a positive part. But you need to understand that this coach is kinesthetic or visual or verbal. You need to analyze that. If it's kinesthetic, you need to go and touch him to get energy. If he likes to see, go and with the positive body language and manner and talk to him. If he likes to hear good things and talk to him. Communication is first good weapon here. And the second one is, in your mind, you don't do that to the level of the coaches are, oh, he's the tough, he's the weak, he's good, he's bad. That's not good. All the coaches are same. But the techniques, you need to analyze. And if you show me, because my expertise is when I watch the coach, when I watch the referee, I can tell you that what you need to do. That's it. Because I'm working also with the coaches.
Okay.
Sometimes they need to control the referees. They need to really push the referees, and they need to attack on it.
Yeah, sometimes in a difficult situation where they think that the referees were making a mistake or not the correct call that will help them, they will start talking and shouting, and sometimes in the home court it will have the spectators and everything.
Sometimes, you know, that I just remember yesterday I was watching one of the game. It was a good game, and sometimes it helps when you have a mistake. Just do that. My fault.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, my fault. That's it. And coaches immediately they stop. Sorry, man. If you have like arguing with the coaches and with the body language and the gesture, or well, stop, that's my decision, blah blah, just stop. Even in a Super League here, I don't in Europe, I don't know which countries are using. There are technology, you know, you can repeat the scene and situation. You know, on the rules, just say, okay, last I don't know, this week once one example, something happened and they were asking for the review, and then referee says, okay, and my mistake, I don't want to take your chance, I will look at it. And he said, okay, my mistake, I made it, just again, that's it. And then both team was happy.
Mm-hmm.
And you need to be clever, but you need to think about before the games. If this going to happen, I will use that technique. You need to talk to crew. That's what I'm talking.
Okay. And then another question that the person has sent, his question is, we moved from referee delegates in the volleyball until several years ago. We had the observators, they were called referee delegates. And they were changed to referee coaches. Now they are called as a referee coach. Should that be a distressing thing for the referees, meaning the change from a referee delegate to a referee coach, should that lower the stress in the referees?
Yeah, but to be a coach, need to be a little bit knowing about it, being a coach. Coaching is, it's important. When I was working with the Basketball Federation, they asked me about the referee coaching things. I said, okay, who's going to be the coach?
Mm-hmm.
The first thing, to coaching the referees need to have another skills, because coaches are very good persons, very role models, and they need to have the how to ask the questions, because coaching is asking good questions. Coaches are not giving answers. Coaches are asking right questions and then showing that to find the right answer to yourself. Otherwise, it's becoming consultation.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
It's not to be it's coaching then. To be an observer is another thing. To change these situations, you need to understand about the coaching, and they need to take some of the courses. Like I am ICF accredited coach. I have license from the USA.
Mm-hmm.
And this is very important. To be a coach it's not easy thing. It's not, but to be a mentoring, all the ex-referees can be a mentor. Doesn't matter. You can say that as a mentor, hey, Roy, when I was a referee, I did this one that was really helpful. I suggest to you. This is good. This is mentoring. But coaching is a little bit, it's not, that simple.
Yeah, understood. I think that in coaching, the goal is to push the person or the referee to a better, to improve him, to bring him to a better work and everything. As a coach is doing for the players, he wants the players to play better, so he's coaching them.
Yes, that's it.
Thank you very much. Any other questions, please? Feel free to ask. We have until tomorrow for the Christmas. If anybody's still awake. Okay, so I guess we can finish this. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
It was really a great pleasure here. It was very, very interesting. And I think it gave us all a good perspective and different points of view of the work that we are doing, but looking from inside our brain and understanding how we do our work. And it could always just improve us and give us some good tools to improve our work and to do a better work. So again, thank you very much, Ridvan, for your help and opinions and work. We're going to have another meeting in 2 weeks with another sports psychologist from Israel.
Great.
And we will talk about some other aspects of the refereeing. Thank you very much for everybody. It was really enjoyable. I wish you all a Merry Christmas, very happy holidays, Happy New Year. Let's hope that the next year is going to become a very better one, and we're going to all see each other again on the volleyball courts and all over. Stay safe and healthy. Thank you. Good night.
Thanks, guys. All the
you.
best.
Thank
Bye-bye.
you very much.
Good Christmas for all, for Venezuela.
Thanks, Mr. Ridwan.
Bye-bye.
Thanks so much.
Thank
Happy New Year.
Bye.
Very helpful.
Tashikudes, thank you very much.
Thanks so much.
Good night.
Thanks, bro.
Thank you. Merry Christmas.